Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the EU bracket of Jade Fest Fall 2023. I am going to be one of your commentators, Jackson. We've got Red Rain here as well, running the
Hello,
stream,
hello.
running commentary.
Not only do I get to stream it, but I get the privilege of doing commentary.
Good morning, everybody.
Absolutely.
Welcome First up, we've got Dyess versus Geek
Oh my.
for our first match of the day.
Everyone's gonna hear the start of the stream. It's not good. But yeah, we have Dyess versus Geek Boost, and I don't know any better, so I think it's Windfall versus Forsaken.
Could be. I'm
Could
not
be.
extremely familiar with the style that Dyess is playing these days. I know that he's played a lot of them in the past.
Yeah, he's been around a really long time. Geek Boost is one of the newer Forsaken EU players, so that'll be exciting. We get some new players versus some uber old head strats, and I think that's a great way to start the tournament, especially on a competitive balance mod where you have old strategies with new meta.
Yeah, Forsaken actually kind of real now.
Kind of.
It'll be interesting to see some Forsaken gameplay. We hardly had anything but Windfall in the NA bracket.
Yeah,
obviously Windfall is the most common style, but
we had an accidental Windfall only tournament, so
yeah,
that was really interesting. So, yeah, Geek Boost and Dyess in the room right now, and they're just waiting for me to let them start. So I'm gonna do that. I have the score from your fight with Brazen on the screen.
hey, don't remind me, man.
That's all fixed. Yeah, you guys are good. It's the same format as the NA division, so we'll have first to twos till top four. So good luck to Geek Boost, good luck to Dyess. Take it off when you guys are ready.
Dyess is asking if the switch on each match for host. You switch on the first match, and then you play the next two on the other host. All right, they're starting. Let's get them deafened up.
Yeah, let's server down. We got the nice little black ranks from the absolverplus mod. Thank you, Omni. Why can't I hear anything?
Yeah, the sound seems to be gone. Anyway, well, we're getting right into it. Dyess is he's coming out swinging.
Oh, is this Kuro's Forsaken deck? Does he have Cleaver spinning high in his top right?
He might. He's definitely got Cleaver with him, which is
Yeah.
he does. A very sound strategy to bring versus Windfall.
Oh my god.
Ooh, the side unlock kind of nice.
Yeah, usually we see the early side spinning high, but that was the late side spinning high. You don't see that very much.
Pretty. One of the things that I'm looking forward to here, we're getting right into some high level matches. Even in round one, we've got some hard hitters here. Like we're seeing competent gameplay right out the gate. They're both kind of the break. They were both at low stamina there. It's tough to make those defensive calls when you're so low. Especially like you could be tempted that the other guy's stamina is low too. You're like, oh, I just need one defensive and then he's dead, and then you get killed.
Low stamina, low health is super coin flip.
Yeah.
Either guess right or you don't.
He's just Geek Boost just putting on the pressure with those reset spinning highs, and yep, he gets out of there with EQ. Ooh, hook
Ooh.
into side unlock spinning high. God, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it becomes so
The
much harder.
ability to just threaten 300 damage off of a hook is crazy.
Yeah, it becomes way harder to read somebody's deck once you know they
Yeah,
have crazy spinning highs.
especially against Forsaken, where the recovery on your defensive is so high. Like if you're wrong, you're really wrong.
Yeah, if you're wrong, you could be eating a face back fist on a side spinning high.
Dyess just extremely patient with the blocking here. He's like, well, his patience ran out a little bit there. He got hit trying to mash a couple times, but
Yeah, I mean it's patience into mash, which you're gonna need a little bit more than that. He's got the offensive mix-ups, but
yeah, if he just not to be the backseat coach here, but I think his patience was good. His defense was good. He mashed a little bit too often, and he didn't need to. He had basically full stamina. That
oh,
manual
manual
dodge was
dodge.
clean. He said, "Get me out of any mix-ups here. I don't want to guess
Yeah,
right
but
on
look
the
at the
defensive. Get me the hell out of here."
look at the stamina difference right now, though. This might bite him in the
Yeah.
ass. Oh my god, mashing spinning high kick. Geek Boost showing he has
he's
his own
bold.
side spinning high kick, but he gets mashed. Holy. Not sure about this double palm. This double palm looks sus.
It's not getting him a whole lot, but at least
At least it
he's
doesn't
he's
matter
not playing
against
against
Forsaken.
Windfall where it's
Yeah.
going to give him a ton of stamina back.
Oh wow. Was that triple feint cleaver?
Ooh, he hit
Oh
the wrong button
no.
on the EQ.
Oh no, this could.
One
Oh.
stamina. Yep, there he goes. Geek Boost was just sitting there. He was waiting for the button, but he didn't quite react in time, I think. I wonder why Geek Boost isn't using his powers. He's been earthquaked like 3 or 4 times, and he's not swinging back with any shards of his own.
Maybe he's just like, I don't need to.
Man, maybe he doesn't feel like he needs them.
Maybe.
I mean, he's got this one pretty solidly in the bag right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, yep, baits him with the old classic spinning high kick and delivery. So we're gonna be doing a host swap here.
It's definitely one of the faint punishes of all time.
Pretty consistent one. Tried
Maybe
and
the
true.
best.
I'm curious if there's going to be any deck changing here. Dyess's deck is interesting. I feel like he's got like some double hits in there that you generally don't get away with
Oh,
against like Windfall a lot of the time.
he's
But he's
thinking
not
about
playing
it.
against
He
Windfall.
went to meditation.
Looks like they got yeah, they're setting the keyword. They got separated.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's another thing I'm curious about bracket-wise, because I do not pay attention to time zones. Because it's over here, it's 9 a.m. roughly where I'm at. What time is it in the vast majority of the region that's playing today?
About 6 hours later, so
So it's in the afternoon over there. Okay, that's interesting.
yeah, early afternoon there. Or maybe
Because
middle, yeah.
I don't know about you. I don't play the greatest right in the morning. So these guys, they've had all day to warm up
Yeah,
or
they've had some
practice.
time to warm up.
It's not a get up in the morning and immediately go to your bracket situation for these guys. All right, we got game 2. Geek Boost up 1.
Neutral gameplay, run around and see if they do
Yeah,
anything.
you love to see the
Yeah.
old ring around the rosy neutral gameplay. Go
I'm a
for a little
slithery,
jog before
snaky
you fight your
snake.
opponent.
This Rising Kick starter is really interesting out of Dyess. I don't hate it either, because you get to threaten a 17 immediate for Liberty.
Yeah.
You had face back fist for Liberty immediately.
Yeah, Dyess is getting these manual dodges. He's getting out of stuff, but you're right. Like the cost of stamina is just so high. He is not able to afford to put on a whole lot of pressure afterwards.
Yeah, I think we'll see, a lot of players on the Europe side use the manual dodge and get out of some weird situations. I know Jade has some crazy manual dodge
Yeah.
repertoire, but I see a lot of people manual dodge, and it usually ends up costing them stamina. Where 15. Oh my God, the sword pull.
He's chopping him up. He immediately puts it away. He did not want to deal with any consequences of his actions. Yeah, and see, Dyess he's playing like it's a tournament. He's using all the tools available to him. I think Geek Boost might have to, he's down a stock right now. He might want to start hitting the D-pad if he wants
And
to get
half a health
serious.
bar. Even after regen now, like, oh my.
Yeah. This
Oh,
delay pressure from Dyess is doing a pretty good job keeping Geek Boost guessing. He's kind of on the back foot. It's very scary when you're Forsaken and the other guy is just slightly mixing up the timing of his moves. He's dealing some
yeah.
punishment back, but
Especially
that
if
was
you can.
such a gamble. You saw that inside kick mash put him into the red. If he was wrong there, he was just gonna actually die.
I mean, when you're up a stock, you can take that risk though.
Yeah, I get that's true.
Oh
He's
my
just
God, per
blending him
cut.
with this machete. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pull a power, my friend. He hasn't even done crazy side unlock sword stuff yet.
Yeah, that sword has got a lot of tricks still in the bag. Ooh, that was a
Pixel health,
good
pixel
parry.
health.
Just needs one more hit. The
Oh,
delay
oh,
press.
oh.
No stamina? Did he turn red?
I thought he turned red twice, and we just.
Gravity there. Perfect time to pull up the shards. I take it all back. I'm glad you waited.
Yeah,
He was waiting for that moment. You see that manual dodge on the sword running
Yeah,
attack?
I'm not. Well, I'm not sure that is gonna do a whole lot for him, but
It was kind of a nice little get away from everything he could have thrown at him, but ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yep.
yeah.
Dyess takes game 2, but he did get killed by gravity on the live stream. It's recorded, enshrined
Yeah,
in history.
on the live stream in the first match. What
That's a
we're
strong start to the tournament, if you ask me.
I wonder if
He gets
we'll
tracked by a curled uppercut there. That's unfortunate.
yeah,
Dyess is controlling the pace a lot better in these after the first game.
yeah. On vanilla, gravity was kind of a meme power, but it has no stamina gain if you get gravity. So it's kind of like exhaust. You don't get the extra stamina damage though.
Yeah, even if it wasn't just for the meme kill, it does offer some utility.
So, now that it costs 2 shards as opposed to, EQ's 3 shards,
Yeah, you have a reason to use it.
yeah, there's a lot more reason to use it. So I would really like to see, Geek Boost pull out the gravity and start using
Yeah,
the
when you get
gravity.
him low, throw the gravity on him, apply some pressure.
Yeah, it'll make like manual dodging like way riskier because you're
Yeah,
gonna be
that's true.
spending
And
stamina
if
you're
you're
not gonna
gravity,
get
your
back.
manual dodge is the heavy version, right? You aren't going to go anywhere. So your stamina is screwed and your mobility is screwed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Geek was just fainting the hell out of him. He's in his head.
He's turned into a
He's
Beyblade.
throwing the right stick in every direction and then manual dodging. He's like, "Get me out of here, bro."
He's turned into a Beyblade, throwing spinning high kick 3 times in a row. Really liked the teacup rides at the amusement park.
He's getting dizzy, bro. He's getting a lot of mileage off of this cleaver blow, as you should expect to get against Windfall, but it's such a threat, man.
Well, it feints into fencing for him, and even though fencing's a thrust, it has pretty good tracking. So
Yeah.
they early dodge the cleaver, there's a really good chance the fencing will still track through the early dodge on the cleaver and hit them.
Yeah. Ooh, he's
And
going
then
for the Oki. He's fighting with his camera pointed away.
with the whirlwind double punch, no less.
See, this is what I love about the EU players. They will attack you on your spawn. They will do it to win. He will go for that very strange Absolver Oki on your respawn.
As spawn killing is not in the current rule set.
Well, because you saw Geek Boost, he did the counterplay. He didn't press any buttons, so he got the invincibility from spawning. Like, he just
Yeah.
let him swing. He knew. He didn't fall for any tricks.
Wow. Maybe he did. I mean, look at the health right now.
Yeah, that's true. He did kind of get pummeled afterwards, but he does have the stock lead, and he's got Dyess at, yeah, well, at half health now. He's still... It's the last stock of the game, but I don't know. A seasoned veteran would be pretty comfortable still. This is a strong enough lead that you don't have to worry too much. You just got to land a
Oh my god, he got
good
cleaver on
few
face
openings.
back fist parry? That's crazy.
That hurts.
And you see him going for these cleavers on the parry because sometimes, it frame traps.
Yeah. Yeah, with eats the
Oh.
liver knee and Geek Boost takes it. That was a good set.
Yeah, I was happy with that. That was a good first set. So we
I
got
think
2-1 for Geek Boost. We had some old head side unlock strats.
yeah, those
Trying
side
to
unlocks were
force
nice.
its
I'm
way.
taking notes.
The side unlocks are really nice, but it felt like sometimes it was just like being forced in there,
Yeah.
All right, let me grab the bracket for Europe. Tournament nation.
I'm gonna undeafen these fellas.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the challenge.
Yeah, let's see who we have up next. Let's see. In the
So
other parts of the bracket, we'll see what's happening.
we get to see the whole bracket on one screen. The NA got pretty big. So right now we got Geek Boost 2-1. Nene showed up, right?
I believe so.
I wish I could see that match, Nene versus Siegel. What happened there?
Yeah, apparently Siegel beat him 2-0. I wonder... I'm not familiar with Siegel.
All right, that's who we're showing next, actually. We're showing Charlie, who won his match 2-1 versus Decidial versus Siegel.
All right, Charlie versus Siegel then, for the next game. And what was the other?
Charlie in the
Charlie
echo
versus
chamber.
Siegel.
Oh my god. All right. I actually don't know what style Siegel is. Being honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. What's Charlie usually play?
I've been seeing him play a lot of Windfall, but he can play a lot of styles. He's got Forsaken. He's got Aphasion for sure. I heard Hanger last week saying Charlie should play Aphasion in the tournament, but I think he's going to play Windfall.
Well, I guess he's got a lot of options to choose from then if he's proficient in several.
Alright, they're setting up the match right now. Yeah, I've seen, so Charlie is from Asia. He's visiting Europe right now. And because he's in Europe, they let him play in the Europe division.
Oh, nice.
And I've seen, Charlie and Hanger, as everyone else, fight for hours and hours on end. So I'm pretty excited to, see him have the chance to fight against a lot of the European players. He doesn't get to play very often in a competitive setting.
Where's Siegel? Oh my god.
Oh my god, Charlie, you're so loud.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
He's loud because he's closer to you geographically now.
Yes, sir.
The voice carries a lot further.
Yeah, he's closer now. That makes sense. I didn't think of that. Alright, we got the match about to start. Here we go. Oh my god. L streamer not resetting the scores. Oh, they didn't. I thought they were starting the match. He was only loading
they're
into
getting
the
into the same
lobby.
session, it looks
Oh
like.
my. Charlie baited me. Alright. Well, we're good to start. You guys, good luck. Have fun. See you two on the other side, and we server deafen.
All right. Now, you were mentioning earlier that we've all seen Charlie and Hanger fight for hours and hours and hours, but as I live in a hermit cave and don't come into the voice chat that often, I actually haven't seen those two fight that much.
Well,
This will be a new experience for me to watch some competitive gameplay from Charlie.
oh my god, he's pulling out the phage and he's taking Hanger's advice. Oh my. We didn't get to see any phage on the NA side, so this is kind of a treat, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've watched some Phage gameplay.
Well, it's a treat if you like phage.
Hey, somebody has to.
I have never argued for removing phage from the game.
Not once, not ever.
I haven't done it. Switch kick front
Just
sweep.
kind of
That's
a
probably
change of turns here. Pops the power round one. We know what we're about.
oh my.
Break with Baccarat. Charlie he couldn't seem to get any stamina back that round. Seemed like he spent the whole round at like less than half stamina.
Yeah, well, he spent a lot of time in front stance.
Yeah,
We didn't see a lot of dodges out of him. And when you have to preserve your stamina, that's where Phasian has to live, is in back stance.
And Siegel is he keeps crushing him with this, like, he's got face back fist, he's got, what, reset crushing form or something like that? Like,
We heard a Shadow Avoid. That might have taken Siegel's shards. Oh, it didn't.
big confirm.
And he had time for side kick, feint, spinning high kick. I see it. We need more dodges.
He could have let that rip, he's got him so low. There we go, secures the kill with liver knee.
Yeah, not too big of a deficit for Charlie. Got 2 shards in the pocket. Your ethereal floating pocket. Oh, did you see that? -1 on the parry.
That manual dodge, oh my goodness. The manual dodge when you're exhausted costs basically your whole stamina buff. Like, if that was a bait to get that Shadow Void, then Siegel's a genius.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You
And that's
manual dodge when you're in exhaust, like the other guy's gonna want to hit you because your stamina is it's nothing. And so then he just shadow avoided it and got a huge punish. That was nice.
Yeah, either that was a crazy bait, or you know, it was an improvised like, oh shit, I'm gonna unbreakable. All right, they both have unbreakable.
Unbreakable. That's really interesting. You can kind of afford those trades when you have the stock lead like this. You know, whatever. I'll just trade into your moves and hit you with Believer.
Yeah, especially against Ephasian where, you know, the parry strike is, you know, only 50 damage still.
Yeah, they don't take a huge confirm for getting the defensive ability,
Yeah.
so you don't have to worry too much. Siegel is just, he's keeping Charlie's stamina bar locked down.
He's got reset crushing too, and crushing's got, what, 80 stamina damage or something?
Yeah,
right now?
You don't want to be blocking it. Oh, Void was clean. Bro, this Siegel guy, I don't know who Siegel is, but he's kind of nice with it. Am I just not familiar with, like, the heavy hitters in EU? This guy's crazy.
I know he's been around for a really long time, but we don't see him very much. So, you know, he has the experience to go up against anyone. And if he was playing like this, you know, the Nene matchup makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
You know, you got the pleb dodge into Shadow Void when you have no stamina on exhaust, and then the Shadow Void gives you stamina for your confirm.
Here's another thing that I'm noticing that would have made him very, very strong against Nene and Cult in general. Like, he's doing a great job calling out openers. Like, you saw at the end there, he's like, I know you're gonna mash with underneath, and he just jumped it and killed it. Like, he's got that locked down. That's gonna be really, must have been great against Cult.
We get the inside information on what he's changing too.
Yeah, he just switched up. He put hook leg breaker in his top right, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I forget what he put after hook though.
Didn't he have fast cross there? I missed the intricacies of the change.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
Popping off about.
No, he had switch
opener point.
Yeah. I mean, he blazed through the deck editor. I didn't get to catch all of it.
He's moving quick. He's ready. He wants to fight now.
Oh.
I'm shocked that Siegel avoided that light breaker. Like, it was in a different place in the deck now, wasn't it? He's immediately getting out of the way. He's like, whatever, I react to that. We react to those.
Yeah. Oh, deck changes? It doesn't matter if you're just...
Deck changes. I'll simply see the move.
If you're just a bot and react to everything. Now, it's exhaust... Oh, no.
He was playing super patient against the exhaust. Like, he was just standing there staring him down, trying to leverage those reactions. Almost worked it. Oh my god, the pleb dodge. Look at that dude. Pleb dodge into Shadow Avoid is actually nice.
Actually broken, we have to nerf it.
He's like, who cares if I'm low stamina? You're swinging at me for low stamina, then you're making a very dangerous point. Bro, you can't hit him. Are you seeing this? He tries to punish the manual dodge and he just gets avoided anyway. How do you touch this guy? Ooh, and he has a full combo off that break.
That's a lot, yeah. Oh, gloves pull. We're gonna see a new deck. We
reset
already saw front kick.
Scary.
Yeah. But, you know, mash mitigates a lot of mix-ups it can do.
Yeah, that's good.
Another Shadow Void. This is quite the lead for Siegel. Be taking Shadow Voids like this.
What was that?
Faint! Oh my god.
What? This guy's nuts.
They're just they're throwing moves all the time, and in the middle of it, he's like, "Oh, I know you're gonna mash," and he feints into duck. Not just like, "Oh, to stop you from mashing, I'll be a normal person and just, you know, gold link." No, I'm gonna let you know.
With my pressure.
I'm gonna let you know. Now, this is a whole stock lead. It's not unplayable.
It's gonna be rough for Charlie, considering how Siegel's playing. These gloves might be what he needs.
Yeah.
Matches out with the hook.
Yeah, drunk. We're gonna see drunk smash. Oh my. Flaws of drunk smash.
These avoids from Siegel are so clean, and he's getting so much mileage off the avoids, off the shadow avoid, off the manual dodge.
Yeah.
He's firing on all cylinders. Like every tool he's using is working basically flawlessly.
Yeah, we saw some questionable manual dodges earlier from Dyess because he was just doing raw manual dodges. But when you use manual dodges to cover, you know, your windfall recovery, it's really strong.
Yeah, and when you have such a dangerous power loaded after it like that, that makes it tough to punish.
Yeah, look at that.
Dodge and the Temple Knock takes it.
Can't even feint liver knee into switch kick.
That was
GG's
crazy. That match was Siegel was farming a highlight reel on that one.
Yeah, that. It's too bad we don't have the Daedalus today to, you know, find me clips for intermission. Because I think we would just see 20 minutes of Siegel. Those were great fights. Let's on server mute definitely.
Yeah, that's 2-0 for Siegel.
That was crazy.
Right.
That was crazy.
Ouch.
That?
Let's take a look at the bracket.
Yeah, let's see. What do we have coming up next? This is gonna be hard to top that one. I'll be honest. That was an excellent
I think we
match.
can do it.
I'm gonna go back and watch that one after this tournament's done.
I think we're gonna see Shade. I think Shade's matches are also gonna be nuts because he's not as active as Siegel, but he's got some real scary mix-up.
Yeah, he's got around well. He's a known good player.
He was the first PC stagger god I knew of.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. We've got. It looks like Shade and Geek Boost are already playing in another channel, so we're gonna have Charlie and Dyess.
Charlie and Dyess.
So Charlie back on the stream once again.
And Dyess. No downtime, just straight into the match. Oh, that was interesting. So it was hook curled with leg breaker second in the sequence.
Interesting.
Dyess could be stream sniping Charlie right now, looking at all the deck tweaks. Imagine. Stream sniping an Absolver.
Stealing your opponent's deck before the match starts.
I didn't even have time to do a nice little score screen for them. He just started
right
streaming.
They want to fight. They want to fight now.
Yeah, they just started streaming, and they're like, "All right, gonna." Oh, so oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is not good.
I imagine we'll see a restart on this one.
Looks like Dyess does not have the map mod. That is not good. All right, can you pull Mo in here?
Yeah, he's reffing. You want me to just pull him in?
Yeah, Omni's also a ref. Fine. We have a map mod situation, my friend.
All right, so Dyess, you need to put the map mod on, the no bad maps mod. This counts as a match loss for Dyess.
Dyess is saying that Charlie was hosting.
Yeah, so Charlie invited
Who pressed?
Charlie pressed the
Charlie
invite button.
So this is Dyess vote.
Yes, I'll even go back in the stream to make sure.
Yes, you need the
Charlie
no bad
as
maps mod.
host
You need the
next to
tournament
his
maps
name.
mod.
Charlie definitely pressed the invite button.
I see.
This was in the rules that I asked you to read.
Yeah, you put it in the same folder with the patch. That's correct.
You will likely have to relaunch your game.
Yeah, you'll have to close the game and then do it.
You know, silver lining.
You have 5 minutes to do that before you get disqualified.
Big oof. But second to set up the score screen. Oh, I should stop. I have it labeled in my OBS as the score screen, but it's not really the score screen. It's really just a pre-match screen.
All right, so I guess it'll be another minute before we get this match started, but these things do happen.
We're gonna do Geek Boost Nene instead while they get that sorted.
All right, Geek
Ah,
Boost
okay.
Nene. All right. I expect Nene to stream. So this will be awesome. This will be the first cult we get to see in the tournament. There was a cult in A division, but we didn't get to see a match.
Yeah, that's true. I think, yeah, I played against the cult that we had in NA.
Yeah, how'd it go?
I don't know if I don't want to throw shade at the other player, but it was closer than I would have liked. I'll put it that way.
Hi.
Online Geek Boost? No.
Welcome, Nene and Geek Boost.
Hello. Geek Boost, are you online? Where do we do passcode? Mr. Geek Boost?
Well, he needs to set a keyword or something if you guys aren't friends. You aren't friends,
Yeah,
just
but
set a keyword.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a response.
Classic 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to get a little spicy.
Whoa. Using more than 4 characters.
Sometimes you gotta get a little variety in life.
All right,
know?
you gotta remember we have a cult player in the room, and he can only press 1 button. And not only are you asking him to press 4, you're asking him to press 5.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not deafened yet, by the way.
I know.
Okay. Also, my stream doesn't want to start up. Hold up. I might need to restart Discord.
Oh no.
Yeah. Give me a hot second. Just pull me from general, alright?
You got it.
Oh.
Look at this. The cult player thinks that we don't want him to hear.
I mean, you know we're thinking it.
Right, he's in general now. We want to pull him back in?
Yeah.
Are we waiting?
If Nene is in general, yeah. I'm back in. He's Way
Wrong
up there.
channel.
Thank you. Try again.
Welcome back.
If not,
Nope.
we can get Geek Boost to stream. That'll be okay.
Yeah, if possible, it ain't doing it.
You just not have channel permission?
Now I
Okay.
now I look
Solved,
like an
solved.
L streamer having the blue and red text for the players. Just not right.
Okay. All right.
All right, here we go.
Starting. Let's deafen the
This is
boys.
gonna be recorded, by the way, Red Rain, just for curiosity.
Yeah.
Like the thing, the tournament itself.
It's being streamed, so yeah. I think he means he's gonna record it too, but
Okay. All right. I hate to be the cliche commentator guy, but I'm not a fan of either of these outfits. I'll be honest. The fashion rating it's a no from me.
I mean, what we have like you know, like if you bleached your cat's fur ball, right? That's the red name.
Geek Boost's fit is
And then-
definitely European. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
He's kind of getting pummeled on this first round. Nene is just kind of beating his ass right now. He's got a huge life lead. Yeah, just mashes out with a hook there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much experience Geek Boost has against Cult, and to be honest, his deck isn't super suited to fight Cult. Right?
Yeah.
We got hook into a 14. It's going to be very easy for Nene to mash through that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know a lot of Cult players complain about Cult traps, but Cult traps also don't have stamina damage. And many heavies don't Cult trap. So, but if you knew any
Big
heavy
spin
Cult
out.
traps, you would make some Cults cry. Oh my. Unbreakable.
All reliable with Unbreakable. You just use Unbreakable with threaten, spinning high kick, and now they gotta guess.
and don't worry about it.
This is going by pretty quick. Miku's kind of getting handled right now. Ooh, he didn't see the grab punch. He just kept swinging into it. See, I like that. He lands the big hit and then he immediately threatens the super heavy again with the side
Yeah.
on. Like that is where you're gonna get some mileage against Cults.
He's getting really panicky on these heavies too. Like he early parried the spinning high kick.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, unless he plays this stock pretty much perfectly, this is a data gathering round.
Well, that's
He's
there
getting
you
some
go.
cursed parries too, it looks like. That's no good.
Yeah, it happens. Now, if he can parry this hook from Nene, he can get even a face back fist on parry.
Ooh. Gets the wrong direction on the liver knee. See, there was a path for him to take that. If he had got that parry, taken some damage, and then, you know, he had shards for a shadow avoid.
Wait,
And Nene was low enough. Like, you could have made that work if you played everything
that's the
just
wrong
right.
side. I mean, yeah, if you just, you know, play like an input reading bot, you can always win, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looked a little more doable just on account of, he could, if he had landed a shadow avoid, you have access to something where if you get that coin flip right, they take 300 damage and it's your turn.
Yeah, and it's you can't look at it as 300 damage as some arbitrary number. You have to look at it as that's a quarter of your health bar, right? You have about 1200 health, right?
Yeah,
So it's close to a quarter.
Do some running back and forth with your dash attacks there.
There we go.
See, now he's working around the grab punch a lot better now, like, than the first couple times that it came up at him.
He would have ate that grab punch if Nene committed.
Yeah, that's true.
Now we're gonna see some Immortal Cult gameplay.
Yeah, now
Hey, on a
Nene's
pixel.
looking for the super heavies.
Oh my!
Ooh, he loses the sword.
Oh
Geek Boost doesn't even
no!
want it. He just wants him to not have it, it looks like. Oh, never mind. He's giving it back to him.
He says, "I think you play worse with the sword."
What the-
Nene says, "You
What
know
is
what?
this
You're
emote?
probably right." Or maybe it bugged. Maybe it bugged. You know how sometimes it bugs when you drop it?
Maybe. Ooh, that hook is putting in so much work.
Yeah. You know, you have these things that give juicy confirms to Forsaken hook one of those moves, but, you know, makes them want to parry it, and then, you know, they eat a 16 for it.
Yeah.
Or just another hook. Oh, slightly early.
That's some big damage. Ooh, nice, nice. Ooh, look at that.
my.
That's clean. Ooh, that's gonna hurt though.
Is he
They're
gonna
both
give it
cooking
right
with
back?
the Shadow of Void.
Oh my god, he went for side spinning high kick.
Yeah, Nene just said, no, I don't want to deal with any kind of super heavy mix-up. I'm just swinging. I'm gonna hit
No
you.
heavy
You
mix-up.
better press your safe button, mister.
No heavy mix-up. No super heavy mix-up. Gold link fast option or lose.
Ooh, he's really... It paid off for Nene to avoid that spinning high. That's always brutal playing against Cult when you get them to avoid your super heavy and they you know, you
Oh,
can't capitalize
no!
after. He fumbled his punish on the...
He fumbled
Shadow
his
of Void
punish
job.
and still gets a spinning high kick, so...
Yeah. Ooh, that's quick for Nene.
That's quick for Nene.
Quick 2-0. That looked a little rough. I think that Geek Boost, he just wasn't playing to the best of his abilities. There was a few like drops, a few like, you know, a bit of a lack of adaptation to certain things. Like the grab punch just kept getting him.
Yeah. I mean, Geek Boost kept trying to force his turn, right? With these, you know,
Yeah.
heavies on his turn. And Nene decided, no, I'm going to mash after blocking, so you can't press heavy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, you gotta kind of establish that you're gonna stop them from mashing before you're allowed to go for the crazy heavy stuff, even against like. It's so tempting to go for it right away against Cult because you're like, okay, well, if he absorbs this, like, I still am probably fine. Like, I have an opportunity to still take that damage away from his health bar.
well, one of the
But-
adaptations you'll see people, you know, they'll slow the game down. They'll play very reactively, which is a little bit riskier for Forsaken to do because of the parry, right?
Right.
And they'll start, you know, saying, all right, you know, no mashing. Stop mashing me stupidly. Like,
Yeah, no mash. I'm going to parry
stop
your
gold
your
linking
mash.
random
I'm gonna
stuff.
use safe pressure.
Stop gold linking random stuff. But, you know, Nene's also, you know, he was a top player when a lot of the Europeans played very slow, very patient. And
Yeah, Nene's been around for a very long time. He's seen it all.
so GG's for Geek Boost.
Well,
GG's for
indefinitely
Nene.
so, isn't it?
And let's take a look at the bracket.
Yeah, it seems we're doing what is it? Receive word from our glorious tournament organizer Overlord Mo that there's a 10-minute break for everybody to get water, go to the bathroom, get your snacks.
Unfortunately, I don't have awesome clips from the tournament to show you guys for intermission.
Yeah, just
But-
look at your screen right now and just imagine the cool stuff that you've seen. Okay?
Just imagine it.
Yeah, just enjoy your memories of those great matches that we've seen so far today.
But instead of that, I got a collection of some really cool Absolver concept art.
Can we get a Subway Surfers in the corner of the screen, maybe? Maybe put like a little picture-in-picture window of like Family Guy funny moments in the top left, just
Yeah.
to, you know, keep me and my baby brain occupied.
I'll do some Minecraft parkour.
Yeah, yeah. there
And
you
maybe
go.
some GTA 5 driving down a disjointed ramp.
That's the good stuff right there.
Yeah. So we'll be back soon. See you guys in 10 minutes. All right. Hello, everyone watching the stream. All 13 of you, because I count as a viewer myself.
Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to be getting into what is it? The top 4 of the tournament now. We've got Jade and Siegel, Charlie and Nene. Those are our 4 remaining competitors.
So, wait, Shade's not a cult. My God, L streamer can't even. Oh my God.
So yeah, up next we've got Siegel and Jade in winner's side. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, we have one of the classic style mashups: Windfall versus Forsaken. Server mutant deaf in these guys. About to fight.
And looks like we're hopping right in. So we've got now that it's top 4, we've got 3 out of 5 with Mo's rule. These are going to be a bit longer sets.
3 out of 5, win by 2, with host swaps at appropriate times. And oh my God,
He's dodging back and forth once again.
he's starting Wallet Blow. This is risky. Wallet Blow clips through random moves. I saw a clip through Liverny the other day.
Unreliable as a post parry move.
Yeah,
Full punish.
Which Shade's been in the lab the last 2 weeks, you know, trying to figure out what he's going to play for this tournament. And
I guess he settled on it. He decided the risks were worth it. He just waits.
The other thing Shade told me is that 90% of his tournament damage comes from parrying after failed earthquakes. So that's gonna be interesting. that was so awkward to look at, curled into Wallet Blow because of the Windfall dodge, messing things up.
It's inventing new gold link strings just by avoiding. Mashes with drunk smash. This Siegel guy is a psycho. He is ready to kill you. He's not here to fight. He wants you to die. He missed the gold link. That would have killed him. See if he pays for it. He does. He pays only slightly for it. He took 1 extra hit.
He took an earthquake.
You get away. That's about as clean as you can get away with that mistake.
I mean, yeah, and now Shade's down 3 shards, right?
What is this neutral game? Are you seeing this? My man he's air dashing.
What do you?
He thinks that this is an anime fighter. What is he doing? The craziest part is he's kind of getting away with it. Like, he's only half stamina for all that nonsense.
Well, Shade has all these thrust starters.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. It makes it easier to get around it.
I've not seen crackhead gameplay like this in like 3 years.
Especially crackhead gameplay that actually works out. Like, he's up 2 lives. Ooh, he died, but that's as good of a trade as you could ask for into an armored move.
Yeah.
It's like, you may kill me, but you're taking another spinning high kick on the way out.
Oh, blunt sword. We usually see cut sword. But
he ducks the side spinning high. That's nice. Clean.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shade's got some.
What was
some
that?
nice
I forget
tricks
the
with this side unlock. Look at that. He's got a very scary sword deck on that one.
Yeah, Shade is a connoisseur of the side unlock, as you know, many of the Europeans seem to be.
Yeah. They will find anything they can get to squeeze some advantage out. That's just crushing palm into that like brutal guard break combo. That's nasty.
Oh no.
Ooh, that reset sidekick is putting in some work for him.
Yeah, I mean, anytime Forsaken messes up, you can reset sidekick.
Yeah, just slam him.
What is
God.
this?
He's so slippery, dude.
What?
And He's got enough shards
You
now
know-
for the Shadow Void, so these kinds of manual dodge plays are actually, you know, real.
You know, there's people out there who say Windfall's broken, and if they all played like this, I might start agreeing with them.
Yeah, look at he's just slipping and sliding, man.
No, Lee Shade, Wall of Blow is not an EQ confirm.
Ooh, yeah, that's rough. Could have had him there if his it had gone just a little different.
Yeah. Which, while Forsaken does
Ooh.
confirm 14 now, sometimes
Sometimes.
Wall of
This
Blow
grab
just-
punch is just not hitting. He's ready to get out of the way.
yeah.
Look at all the pressure he's putting on with Cleaver.
And you see Lee Shade trying to do the manual dodge back.
Yeah.
At least he cleans up the stock and he's keeping it close. Like, yeah, Siegel's
Hold up the
playing
stick
this
once
really twitchy play style. He's got reactions. And things like random grab punch is not going to work out for Lee Shade.
Yeah, that's what's really impressing me is like he's just his ability to
Oh.
to see what's on screen and like immediately process the information. Like the reactions are crazy.
Well, we're going to see, you know, classic bullying the Forsaken with Cleaver. As you should.
Yeah.
He's
That
Crushing
Siegel
Palm
has
just
his dip.
confirmed on that spinning high kick attack.
I don't think we haven't seen Siegel's sword deck. I'm curious to see what kind of tricks he's got up his sleeve
Yeah.
with this one. Just bullying him
with neck
with,
slash.
neck slash.
Yeah.
I like that he went for that crazy shadow avoid. Like I bet if you mash here, you're getting blown up.
I don't know if his sword deck has the punish though that he needs. Need like a per cut into 12 or something,
Yeah.
or just spinning high kick normally. Oh my! See that cult
Lee Shade
gameplay?
playing around this exhaust pretty good, pretty clean.
Yeah. Still got pixel of health.
He's so close. Ooh, he gets the
You're
hell
gonna
out
be
of there.
down
He's like, do
2-0.
not cleaver me, please.
Giving up the sword.
He's still in
my.
it.
Now,
That's going to be a tough one for him to make it back from this, though. He didn't get much health refunded off that kill.
it isn't, but we've seen some sets come pretty close when they didn't need to be.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, big damage. That's going to hurt bad.
Yeah. Alright. Eating the sidekick. It's kind of bad.
That should be it, right? Yep.
Yeah,
there he
the
goes.
classic shadow with Siegel.
Ooh, he gets a little bit of experience towards hook slash. My man is out here whooping ass and not even knowing every move.
This is the kind of competitive gameplay we love to see. So we're going to have a host swap after 2 matches. And then after the next 2, if Siegel doesn't win 1. And if Lee Shade pulls it back 2-2, then we're going to have to host swap every match till one of them wins by 2. Dyess in the YouTube chat saying, EU mash on heavy meta, I'm so sad.
You know, I did see at the end of one of those stocks, Siegel ate like 3 12 frames or so in a row, and each time he was like mashing drunk smash. He was just like, "If I'm in a bad spot anyway, but if you feint any one of these, you're getting blasted."
You know, I've seen a lot of players do this, even Heelys, and I've started doing it too. Like, when you're playing against someone, you think, oh, you know, eventually they're gonna respect me, and they're gonna like feint something, or they're gonna like delay their pressure, and then try to, you know, delay press temple knock, right? And it leaves a gap. And then you would expect someone, like, if you have to block, you'll be blocking at 12, right? And then all of a sudden, it's drunk mash. And that's half your stamina bar gone.
Yeah.
Or like, whoa, what was that?
What was that? That was a strange grab punch feint. Look at him go. He's just slipping and sliding. This is so hilarious because he's like double side avoiding, he's manual dodging, but like Jade is just feinting over and over because he's like, I don't want to get avoided and get like, you know, blown up, so I'll just keep feinting, and then no one gets anywhere.
Oh my, I can't believe that manual dodge worked out for Jade. Yeah, there we go. That's what I expected the first time.
Excellent disengage. He said, "Get me the hell out of here."
Yeah,
want
I think
my
it's fair
stamina
for
bar to
exhaust.
Stay where it is.
If you're exhausted, the runaway is fair.
Staring each other down. Nice
Oh,
double
no.
parry on that cleaver.
Yeah, I thought Siegel had the read and was gonna sidekick him. But if your first parry misses, just parry again.
Yeah, the recovery's so low, you can just do that.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
that easy. Shade's you know,
Oh,
he's,
wow.
he's cleaned it up on this game. He's looking a lot more solid right now.
Yeah.
All right, who was that flute swing aimed at? Is Shade fighting his inner demons right now?
Hey, you know, all right, with you know all these like side dodges into manual dodge a mile away. All right, like I'm not.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Maybe Siegel. There was a non-zero chance that Siegel would have ended up in that flute swing's trajectory by the time.
There was a non-zero chance, but also I'm not surprised. Like if Shade's camera gets screwed up trying to follow, you know. He woke up thinking he was gonna play Absolver today, not Call of Duty, trying to, you know, hit his target.
Yeah, I didn't think you would need good aim for this game.
Wow, that's
Great
crazy.
damage.
Feint into Shadow Avoid instead of feint
knew.
into dodge.
He knew the match
Which
was
I
coming.
don't think Shade's gonna. Oh my.
There was that weird grab punch thing again. You seeing that?
Yeah, before it looked like he lagged into the curled up uppercut, but that time it just looked like grab punch's feint was.
That feint is faster than I remember, I guess.
Well, I think it's faster than flutes, actually. I've been using it playing Cult past month or so. Can you read what Mo said? He just said something in the text channel.
Says it happens when you feint an on-hit mash. Happens with every move. That's good to know. That's interesting. I didn't know that we knew the actual reasoning for that phenomenon.
Well, somebody knew.
Thank
Wow.
you for the knowledge. This is kind of a nail biter. I'm struggling
Yeah.
to come up with things to say because I'm just so enthralled by the gameplay right now.
Yeah, because Mo says Red Rain thinks
Siegel's
I'm a
really clawing
somebody.
it back here. Ooh, eats the wobble.
It is not easy to give Shade a lead and come back from it.
That's true. He almost did it. He got close.
I think these first stocks are gonna matter a lot in the top 4. And we're finally seeing Shade figure out how he wants to use grab punch against Siegel, which is really good. Because grab punch can be a useful tool, but only when you know how to risk it. Look at
I love this back and forth, the little shimmy, dude. It's so clean.
the little Siegel shuffle, right?
Yeah. I mean, Shade's doing it too. They're both getting a ton of mileage off these pleb dodges.
Who's
Keeping
pleb?
themselves a lot
I only
safer
know
than you might
Siegel.
think.
Who's pleb? I only know Siegel.
That's a Siegel dodge now.
Yeah,
Today,
no, it's the Siegel
today it's a
shuffle.
Siegel dodge.
It's the Siegel shuffle for sure. I'm insistent on it.
I'm liking this reset sidekick from Siegel because not only is it just good against Forsaken in general, but it's catching a lot of these manual dodge attempts. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, there have been a lot of times where he tries to get the manual dodge, but the big wide sidekick hitbox just you know, catches him.
Yeah. The thing is, you can manual dodge a sidekick to one side.
Mhm.
It's a little difficult to do, but you can do it if you know how to do it. Now, Siegel struggled that one game. He's really cleaning it up.
Yeah,
And
he's figuring
Jade,
it out now.
I mean, you see
I'm
Jade faint
shocked
4
that
times.
His manual dodge is so clean, he got out of the way of Crane, dude. He got out of Crane's reach.
Yeah, and tracking on Crane is like really good. So. Oh.
Neither of them want to swing right now. You see that? They're both just avoiding
I've
and
never
parrying
seen
and nothing.
I've never seen this many manual dodges in a match. And I don't even
They
mean
both
over the
thought
course
the
of.
match was coming at any time.
I don't even mean over the course of like the first to 5, or no, sorry, the first to 3. I mean literally in just this game alone.
Yeah, they are hitting that B button.
Ew, Xbox control. That's disgusting. Oh, you said the B button.
Hey man, it's the same button.
Oh
it's
no,
just a
EQ into wall blow.
different nomenclature. Okay.
EQ into wall blow is not gonna work out.
Kind of surprising that that's the first time we've seen Crushing Palm just like the actual stopper property of breaking the armor. For as much as they both have been using those
Yeah,
moves,
and
it hasn't really that interaction hasn't come up.
Oh no, forked guard break combo. But unlock away grab punch. Can you imagine how
He
annoying
did
that would
not
be?
want to keep engaging with that little stamina.
Finally, the body blow hits.
Ooh, and he kicks his body all the way down the court. You see that?
I
It
did.
launched his corpse, dude.
Get out of here with your pleb dodges. Your Siegel shuffle. Not happening.
Man, I gotta say, I'm starting to think that I should use Crushing Palm after watching what Siegel's doing with it.
Well, right now, we very recently discovered that Crushing Palm's a 15 frame, not a 16. So
I
when we
see.
made Absolver Plus, we balanced it like it was a 16 frame stopper.
So it's a bit strong, is what you're saying.
It's kind of busted. A 15 frame doing
He's shaking
80
him the
stamina.
thumbs up.
Oh
He's
no,
like, "Well,
bench
come on, man."
gameplay. Bench
Ooh,
gameplay.
fighting over the bench.
Oh no!
Cover-based Absolver. Crane still reaches. Come on.
Oh
Takes him right in the head over the bench.
Oh no!
Holy.
Oh no!
I've never seen some gameplay like that before.
That was amazing. I can't imagine a better end to that set. Oh my god!
They're fighting on two different sides of the wall right there, trying to hit each other over opposite ends of the seating arrangement.
Not only do you have to aim, but I'm going to take cover. You know, I thought I was gonna watch an Absolver tournament when I woke up today.
They've added some new mechanics now. That was excellent.
Oh
That was a great set.
so
It truly had it all. It had high level gameplay. It had innovations that we haven't really seen pushed to the limit. It had, just clean execution, and it had some comedy. It had everything.
that
I was
was
thoroughly entertained.
that was a great set. That's and Siegel's moving on to winners finals with that. Or no, he's moving on to grand finals with that. That was
he's in
winners
grands
finals.
now. Winners
So-
side. I wouldn't be shocked to see Siegel take this whole thing.
I mean, if he's playing like that, yeah. I mean, all 3 of these players in the losers bracket, they're very good. They've, proven themselves at a very high level. Nene's won tournaments before.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely can. But I'm not sure anybody's ready for, this level of pleb dodging.
Yeah, they're just like, how do you hit this dude? Maybe If I'm one of the other competitors and I've been watching these matches, maybe you bring some kind of you bring a sword deck with some fancy side unlocks that's gonna kind of keep them locked down a little better.
Yeah,
you know?
and crazy amounts of range.
Yeah, you have the range, you have the scarier mix-ups with against Windfall in particular.
Yeah, especially if it's cut sword, like Windfall wants to get out of it. And then if you can leverage the stamina deficit you're going to have from pleb dodging this much. You know, we haven't really seen that. Nobody's been able to beat Siegel in stamina that way. But if you could, you know, that would be really good. So we got Charlie on Phasian.
Yeah, we've got
And Nene on Cult.
yeah, Charlie and Nene coming up. Seen both of these guys today.
Putting together the score screen right now so we can... I keep calling it the score screen. It's just the... and Nene. I'm determined to show this beautiful screen to everyone. They both deafen themselves, we can't talk to them. But, you know, I will say, you know, I've been talking to a lot of boys from Europe for a long time.
Mhm.
And, you know, they're all like, oh, manual dodge is so good, manual dodge is so good. And it's like, okay. All of you are saying manual
If it's
dodge
so
is
good, then show me. We are now being shown.
we are finally being shown
Hey, sometimes
that
these
manual
developments
dodge
take a while, okay?
is in fact good. I think that's Top Crutches saying he wants a bench fight tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Screw. We've got some ideas. Screw the donut tournament. We're doing a bench tournament.
Oh, finally we got a stream. Oh my god, they're in the middle of the... They just open the stream and start fighting. Oh my god, they're 2 stocks to 1, and they weren't showing me the match.
They wanted violence. They wanted to kill.
All right.
They care not for the viewer experience. All right. Well, let's look at what's on screen right now. We've got Charlie up 2 stocks.
Oh my.
Nene at about a 3rd HP, kind of getting pummeled by this Shadow Void.
Such a boomy stream. Holy. I mean,
He's got the bass cranked up, man. You love to hear the hits.
I feel like I'm in an echo chamber. All right, that blue letter being off center is pissing me off. Now you guys get to see me fix it on stream. Whoa.
Well, Charlie takes game 1 in the quickest recorded game 1 in history.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, maybe I can't fix it right now.
Now, I don't know, you know, obviously we missed most of that action, so I'm not sure what kind of adaptations these guys have been making to each other, but it looks like Charlie, he switched off of Phasian.
Yeah, I think that was probably
you
a good call.
Yeah. Yeah, he was from what we saw earlier, Phasian was not working out great for him. He was running out of stamina all the time. He wasn't really, you know, getting a lot of leverage off like front stop or anything.
Oh, it's Shadow Void.
Yeah, burns all his shards on that. But he's maintaining the pressure. He's keeping his turn.
Now, Hanger and Charlie have played Cult quite a bit between each other. I know Hanger has labbed a lot of Cult. So
Ooh, you see him just run out of the way. He knew the Cult sword hitbox was coming from that dash attack. He's like, I'll just move this way, bro. Free sword.
free cut sword. Now,
Yeah,
Cult
an
has the
expensive
easiest
one,
time.
too. That's Moonpike. That costs 4 in plus.
Yeah, so it's like an 8 charts.
Ooh, this is scary. He's getting a lot of
Yeah,
kills
there
here.
we go. That's the
Slicing
mix.
my man up.
You have all these annoying 12s with per cut as the ult, and then you
Yeah.
unbreakable, so they have to respect you. And especially when
Real
it's cult.
scary.
Cult can't stop unbreakable. Yeah, look at this, right? Like
Yeah, 'cause
you
it
just have to.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh no, the double hit. Tainami just.
What happened? Does the double hit eat the Shadow Avoid?
It can. It can.
That is not lucky for Nene.
Yeah. Some double hits do that. Like Jackhammer, you see that happen sometimes.
Yeah.
You'll also see it happen on Grab Punch.
Yeah, I have seen the one with Grab Punch. That's true. Got to be mindful of these things.
Who won the first game? I didn't even get to catch
Charlie
it.
won game 1.
Okay.
Pulls out the sword again. Big break. Ooh, stops the Grab Punch, but he wasn't ready for it to happen.
Mo's dropping some knowledge in the text channel if you want to read it.
I see. Okay. Mo says that the Shadow Avoid thing there, it only happens if you input something before the second hit connects. So if you don't put any extra inputs in, the Shadow Avoid will work on the double hit.
Oh
So
no,
it's,
borked. You got eye poke on a Shadow Avoid.
Damn, that is not the strong
That's-
punish that you're looking for.
No, not when you're fighting
That is,
on last stock at a
That is
pixel of health.
Stopper attack. That is.
Oh,
gonna
no,
do
double
even
resilience?
less damage.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that was down to the wire there.
Yeah. Because of a missed Shadow Avoid confirm.
Yeah. Charlie's up too, so they'll be swapping hosts now.
Yeah, and
I
we'll
want to get a look at Charlie's deck. Is he running the hook in bounce knee like meme block string? 'Cause I
Yeah,
saw
he is.
Hook and bounce knee early. I don't know how he has that set up exactly.
I think he has hook spinning high kick with bounce knee.
I don't know about you, but I do not believe in that string. I don't think that you're gambling when you're doing that. I think Charlie and Hanger will both tell you can run hook bounce knee as a block string and that it's safe, but
Yeah.
I've done a little testing. It is not consistently safe. This is safe if I'm host type of situation.
Well, you have to perfectly gold link it, right? There's a 3-frame window to gold link, and you have to hit the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you do, there is a frame perfect buffer match with certain 12 frames. Not every 12 frame, but only certain ones. And me and Mo tested this, and it's really hard to find. It's really hard to find.
I see.
So unless your opponent is like ready to do that, which most aren't, it's totally fine to run. And you'll likely
Even
get
knowing
hit.
all that, I still don't believe in it. I wouldn't want to risk it like that. Cleans
Yeah,
up that
that's
kill easily.
That's the
Yeah.
Shadow Avoid confirm we want.
Yeah, that's a little bit more damage than eye poke. This is hurting Nene real bad. This is a very strong opening to this stock.
Yeah. And this is his tournament life on the line right now.
Yeah.
If Charlie takes this game. Now,
Gets the
Nene's
sword,
pretty
and
good
he
with the
gets
sword.
Unbreakable. This is so scary for a cult. That's a big
Wow.
damage right there, though.
What
It's the rare unbreakable counterplay where you hit Shadow Avoid and then you just punch the gong over and over.
Yeah. And he did the smart thing. He went hook into spinning high kick, then unbreakable ended, and then he got spinning high kick plus confirm. Getting panicky with the absorbs though.
Yeah, it's rough as cult when you've got that kind of like, you know, the hook and bounce knee and spinning high setup staring you down. If you're wrong on any of those, it's gonna hurt. And even if you're right, like it could still hurt pretty bad if your post absorb is incorrect.
That is not a guard break
Ooh, that's
combo,
not
sir.
real.
That is though. If you break on, I think he broke on some kind of medium. No, you did it again?
I poke again.
Oh, I think I know what happened. He tried to reset into top right. Right, because he fainted the first move. Yeah, he fainted the first move, and he has spinning high kick as the second move. So he thought he reset. That's how he got the eye poke.
Nailed
Now,
there.
Nene, I've seen Nene come back from. I've seen Nene come back with this.
He can do it.
When you hear
He's got
Immortal
the experience
Cult,
required.
when you hear Immortal Cult and a cult playing on a
He's
pixel
been
health,
in this boat before. He will not crumble mentally, I don't think.
no, he's putting up a fight. Now, that's a lot of ghost health.
Ooh, he outs the shards though.
Here's the
This
Immortal
is
Cult
terrifying
gameplay.
for Nene. Every time he gets down to this 1 HP, he needs to absorb a super heavy to get that like Immortal Cult.
Oh my god.
Still needs to be right after. Ooh, nope, can't do it. Gets chipped out by the underknee kick.
That was so close. At the end there.
That's 3-0 for Charlie, isn't it?
It is.
Some of our players seem to have lost track of the game count. All right, there we go. They figured it out. Hey, I've been there before.
I think they're just having fun.
Sometimes you're in the bracket, you're in the heat of the match, you're not keeping track of the game. You trust the other guy to do it. You're like, you know what? He'll keep track. I'm just gonna win. He can take the mental stack of having to remember what game we're on. I'm just gonna win my matches, and he'll tell me when he's done. Damn, Charlie, he was looking pretty damn strong on that one.
Yeah, that was a really strong showing. He played the cult. You know, he blocked a lot after absorb too. He wasn't super panicky on Nate absorbing him. I think he kept the grab punch really in control. You didn't see a lot of damage from grab punch. I think we saw. I think we saw grab punch hit once.
Yeah, not that many times for sure.
Right, so I think we might have a Forsaken Ditto for losers
Charlie
finals.
and Shade coming up
Yeah,
here.
we might. Which means a lot of cursed parries, which is going to be
True. This
really
the
annoying.
Forsaken mirror match is a lot of not getting any confirms.
So, for those who don't know, we figured out many instances, not all of the instances, but many instances that that Forsaken gets a bugged parry. And one of those is on spawn at the start of the match, when you respawn after you die during a match. And every time you get parried, your next parry will be cursed. So if they're going to do a Forsaken Ditto, well, they're going to do a Forsaken Ditto. They might be trying to keep track of this and try and take advantage of this bug.
Yeah. Yeah, the potential for Forsaken mind games in the mirror is very high. You know, you could think, well, I'll try to parry this particular mix because I know if I'm wrong or I get the curse parry, I'm not staring down that threatening of a mix.
Oh, we see
my next parries.
finally Stagger comes out. He does not want to play Forsaken Ditto, and I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. He's got a bit of an unusual outfit compared to before, too.
Unlock away flute. That's
Ooh,
is that real?
of a
Upper
guardrail
back
punish.
fist front kick? Is that real? There's no way, right?
It might be. It's not the worst punish you could get, but it's certainly not the best either.
These front staggers, you're gonna have to be a little bit more careful. Your front stagger is only gonna do 65 damage. You can't be Going into these 17s like that.
Yeah, it's rough, especially like if you front stagger into something like bounce knee, like that's gonna hurt. Yeah, or sidekick. There you go. Like, see, look at that. He's gambling.
Shadow Void? No. Alright. I expected to see a Shadow Void at the end there. To secure the kill, but... I guess Charlie didn't feel very confident in it.
Yeah, he didn't want to blow the shards in case he was wrong and then start this next round with nothing, with no meter. Ooh, you see that? Interesting. The hook into bounce knee got interrupted by a wobble low.
Wobble low is one of those moves that can do it, and you have to perfectly gold link it every time. Good luck with
Big
that.
break.
I'm surprised. Well, okay, it's stagger. Stagger has to eat underneath flute. Other styles might be able to duck that or parry it.
Yeah, maybe.
But stagger's startup is so long that it doesn't matter. Now, Jade has quite the health lead here, so he can front stagger with some risk.
Yeah, he can trade health for damage. All he
Roll
wants.
back fist resets. I think he has spinning high kick roll back fist paired in the top right.
That's interesting. That'll be pretty strong against Forsaken. You just reset into roll back fist whenever they you think they're gonna fall for a feint. Ooh, he parries the side unlock.
Oh, parries the side dodge. And you saw he got the avoid into parry. So he got avoided and then parried.
Yeah.
Oh, no confirm on the flute. That really sucks.
He's picked up this sword and he so far has been able to swing it 0 times. There we go. He gets a needle point in there.
Yeah, congratulations. Your 12 frame does like 10 less damage because it's a sword move.
He just stares down these heavies. He's not biting on any of them with his parry, but he's running out of stamina to work with.
Yeah, they both are.
Takes it.
Shade guessing,
Yeah, that was
but
rough. They were both at so little stamina and so little health. Like, you know, you gotta let something fly at some point.
yeah, this is a pretty tense
Sunk
match.
right away.
Oh no,
Ouch.
a lot of guessing
Ouch,
at the end
bro.
there. Into the city mode.
Had to take a little breather after that one.
I knew Lee Shade was a lost prospect this whole time.
Ooh, throws the Psycho Crusher at him. Big ol' sprint attack. He's getting a lot of, he's mashing out with Wobble Low a lot. And
Wait,
it's
was
kinda
that
working
spinning
out
high
for
kick
him.
into spinning high kick?
Yeah. These are some big hits. These 16, 17 frames, like that you just sometimes, you know, you're landing them because the other guy's looking for something else or he's trying to do some mashing in weird spots. Like, it's a huge punishment. Big break. Very important.
Oh. Again, these first stocks are gonna, right. Front staggering now is going to be a lot weaker.
Yeah, taking away the advantage of front stagger is, it gives you a huge, like, advantage against stagger. It
Yeah.
takes away a very strong tool that they otherwise can just kind of throw out all the time.
Oh,
The old double wobble.
it's
This is just kind of a nice back and forth between these
well
two.
parry the running attack.
Just violently attacking.
Yeah, without all the random pleb dodging to.
Yeah, this is a match where the other guys, both players want the other one to just be killed. It's like, no, I don't need the fancy stuff. I'm gonna hit you until you're done. Ooh, fumbles the punish again. I wonder, is Charlie, is he a seasoned Shadow Avoid user? Like, he's dropping that punish a lot.
As far as I understood, yeah.
Maybe
Oh my.
Maybe it's just he's a you know, a little nervous because he's in the bracket or something. But that's like the got to be like the 4th or 5th time that we've seen him use Shadow Void and then like fumble the punish.
Yeah, and it was kind of a big deal. They were both on a pixel of health, and now
Yeah, he
Jade's
could have killed him off.
up half a health bar. Not for long though. See, there's Wobble not
Yep,
interrupting
you got the safe one. I'll give you that one.
So
Now we're totally even. He managed to get that stock finished off without taking a single hit. So
yeah, I think
I'm curious what Lishade's shards are looking like.
I think
Charlie's almost full.
it's about
Good,
the same.
Good cash out. He gets it that time.
Definitely has 4 shards now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Cursed parry into wrong stagger.
First parry into functional parry.
This parry spam is gonna.
Yeah,
it has
he
cost
managed to
Charlie last game.
Ooh, that EQ's big.
Oh
Sharp
no!
Impact.
Oh no!
This front stagger is so scary when you're 1 health. Ooh, the
Oh.
stopper.
Holy!
He's trying to get him to bite on anything.
Bite on anything. I know you want to panic parry.
But
Oh, he
misses
missed
his
the window.
opportunity, Then he gets it. That one got my heart rate up.
Yeah, that is so tense. Your pixel of health. You both just need 1 hit, and you'll do just about anything to get it. And sometimes, you know, a lucky mash, a lucky parry, just one thing you didn't expect, and that's the whole game.
Ooh, he's switching up. He's going
Back to Phasian.
See,
Which
that was rough at the end because Lishade had enough of a health advantage that he could kind of, if he landed a single front stagger, it was over. Because Charlie was at 1 HP. Lishade had maybe 3 or 4 12 frames worth of health in him, so it was like
yeah, and he did go.
It was impossible for him to press anything to take his turn because that front stagger was just ready to take his life at any time.
He did go for the front stagger, and then the front stagger got crushing palmed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then he just started, okay, well, maybe I'll not front stagger, I'll feint 1,500 times in a row and threaten all of these moves, and eventually it worked out for him. It got him.
Yeah.
He's switching the loadout a little bit, too. You almost never see this in Absolver tournaments for some reason. People like to stick with their loadout, stick with their deck, their style. They don't switch it up very much, but Charlie he's very adaptable.
Well, sometimes it's not specified in the rule set, or they'll say, "Oh, you have to use your loadout for the whole match." I've seen that in some tournament rules as well.
Yeah. Not in Jade Fest. In Jade Fest, you're allowed to switch on your loss.
Yeah, anytime you lose, you can switch.
And I think Charlie, he's been switching it up all tournament, and so far it seems to be, when something stops working, he picks something else.
Yeah.
Doesn't keep trying to force the situation. Let's see if this turns out to be a good play.
Well, your style and the moves you take into a fight, really affects, your approach and how you think about attacking the other player. So maybe it's what he needs. I mean, so far he's gotten this far in the tournament doing it. So
yeah. Yeah, and I mean, Lishade switched it up too. He was Forsaken earlier. He's Stagger now. So
yeah, didn't want to play the Forsaken Ditto.
To me, it points to another aspect of the EU players where they're not afraid to leverage any kind of advantage they can get. It's like they're not afraid to use powers. Like, that's just the default. They're not afraid to do the weird, like, Oki on respawn. They'll switch when they think they want to, it's going to provide an advantage. It's highly competitive.
As they should. What
is happening? What the hell is going on here? Bro! They're trying to occupy the same quantum space at the same time. What the hell is going on?
They're folding into each other.
That was okay. Maybe Lishade, he was just feeling the mental pressure of Charlie just holding up on the stick and walking into him. That was a little wild.
Just after we saw the space-time shenanigans they pulled, you turned into a robot for half a second.
This delay pressure is putting in some work here. He's really keeping him from being able to steal a turn back. Ooh, that's a full refund, baby. Look at that health bar.
Oh my god. You just
Pulls
have
him
to
off
you
of
have
it.
to cleanly 3-stock Charlie. Good luck.
Yeah,
Good luck.
that's crazy. Because he brought that whole stock down when he was at like 20% health. So
Yeah.
he got the full refund, dude. Just kind of letting him gas himself out. Ooh, he turns
Yeah.
red though.
Ooh, exhaust when they're
to
both
cover
at low
mistake.
stamina, which honestly I don't hate it. That's another EQ.
You're gonna need a lot more than that EQ if you want to make up this this deficit, though.
Yeah. He's still fighting it out though.
Yeah, he's not giving up.
There it
That's
is.
gonna take it. That leg breaker.
That's after dropping 2 games, that's a clean 3-stock.
Yeah, I'm
Very
starting to think, you know, the switch has worked out so far.
And we can see Charlie being a lot more patient. He's not throwing out random parries and hoping it works out.
Yeah, he's blocking a lot more. He's letting Shade kind of burn through his stamina bar on his guard.
Yeah. We haven't seen a lot of front stopper action though,
Yeah, that's true.
which
Big break. Full
Oh.
punish.
yeah, spinning high kick clever knee, big punish.
Ooh, he doesn't let him get away with that back unlock. Chases him down with switch kick. This pressure is so strong and so like damaging when they try and mash out of it. Ooh, the EQ seals the deal.
So first stock for Shade. These first stocks have mattered a lot.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
after that 3-stock, you know, I'm not convinced that yeah. Even game.
Yeah, he cleans it up pretty quick.
We're gonna see some
Turn
multi-slips.
backflip. He was going for it, yeah.
Which, when you're full stam like this as a Phasian, the multi-slip is just a flex.
Yeah, he's doing the cool guy.
Oh. We got some skip tech.
Charlie's ability to like, he's keeping his eye. Ooh,
Oh.
we got some lag here. His ability to like keep doing his defensive, like he'll see Shade go for some kind of like he'll do a side stagger or a front stagger or something, and he'll just be ready to like gold link into his defensive ability.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, you know, that EQ on the sidekick was gonna give Shade a chance, but he gets a leg breaker, so
Close the gap with the leg breaker. He just skates on through neutral and says, "I'm in now."
even though leg breaker's second in the slot.
Shade guessing incorrectly on the Phasian parry minigame. Gives Charlie a free turn, basically.
Yeah, I mean Charlie has to play it every time Shade staggers.
Yeah, they're both enforcing a pretty a very mentally taxing guessing game whenever the defensive abilities come out. He just eats that flute.
No.
We see the
Blunt
stick
sword
coming
again.
out.
No baguette mod, sad.
You see that duster blow just phase through him?
I did. That was
Someone wiggling their Ethernet cord in this match right now? I guess, you know, the
If-
connection issues, you can't avoid 100% of them in a game like the Solver, but
not when
you hate
server
to see
maintenance
it pop
hasn't been
up
done
this close
in
to the
4
end of
years,
your
yeah.
match, right?
Charlie not really in Europe.
Yeah, it was a ruse to get him to enter. Yeah, he takes it. That was a lot closer, but he still takes it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
The score is 2-2 now, right?
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised. You know, Shade has a lot of things he can pull out. You know, he's very familiar with Windfall. You swap host now.
We're just getting who's hosting sorted
Yeah,
in the chat.
they're in the text channel.
Yeah, Jade, he's been around a long time. He knows a lot about the game. Obviously, he's got a bag of tricks that's pretty deep as well. I wouldn't be completely surprised to see him if he wanted to switch it up somehow.
Yeah, last week, he was asking me, what's Charlie going to play in the tournament? And I was saying he's either going to play Windfall or Phasian. I don't really know. So he spent a lot of time trying to craft a deck that could fight Windfall and Phasian because he wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So they both put a lot of preparation into what they want to do. You see,
Yeah. The other thing, he prepped for Windfall Phasian, and Charlie's been playing Forsaken Phasian. So it's like you can prep for that, but the other guy might still have some stuff that you're not even, that you didn't know he had.
Yeah. So, and you can see when Charlie changes his loadout, he's prepared to change his playstyle for different scenarios. They've put a lot of thought into just their.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh
Phasian
my
here.
God.
Buckle up, we might be here. For a minute.
We might be here. This might be a long set, boys. Now we're gonna see a lot more front stopper, right?
Yeah, for sure. Gonna see a lot of the plays in the Phasian mirror when you're both low stamina are I think what a lot of the match hinges on, because you can have two Phasian players who are like competently managing their stamina and their opponents.
Grab
and
punch
play the
Phasian.
majority of the match at like 25% stamina. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll both be low and no one will get guard broken for the whole match.
Oh wow,
EQ, but he
blocked
doesn't,
EQ and then still takes a switch kick anyways.
Yeah, he didn't hit his fast option. What is the camera doing here? What unlock are you going for, Charlie? He's going for the up unlock.
Some Methamos tech.
Oh, we've got a rules discussion here.
Thought he's locked in.
Okay, this one is on me for not paying attention. Who won the last game? Did Charlie win the last
Charlie
game?
won the last game to bring it to 2-2.
Yeah, so Jade is allowed to switch.
Yes.
Alright, just some minor confusion.
Yeah.
Hey, it wouldn't be a Bulver tournament if someone didn't get a little confused about the rules at least a couple times throughout the day.
Well, we saw it happen with the map pack.
That's true, yep.
Yeah. We're gonna see a lot of parrying and trying to parry each other's parries.
A lot of fainting. There's a lot of staring contest gameplay in a Phasian mirror sometimes.
So if we have any viewers that have not played Absolver Plus, we have changed stagger and Phasian parries to be -1 on block. So that's why Shade blocks Charlie's parry and then mashes the switch kick with his hook. He wins that
If
exchange.
you block the Phasian parry, it's generally speaking your turn. You get to swing now.
But I've seen a lot of Phasian players use that as bait. They'll parry, watch their thing get parried, and then just parry again.
Yeah, you.
And why wouldn't you?
Keep that in mind.
Stoshak saying he just wanted to look at the stars. Truly beautiful.
Sometimes you gotta appreciate what's truly beautiful about the game.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's not the gameplay.
Yeah, the beauty of the game we
Sometimes
haven't
it's the
removed in
delicious
Absolver Plus, right?
environment art.
It's the only beauty we've left in Absolver Plus since we took out Avoid moves.
We've squeezed all the beauty out of it from gameplay, and now all that's left is the aesthetic itself.
Yeah. Just the map art. Oh, and that's the other thing. Phasian low parries can be cursed too. Not
That's
just
true, it is a
Forsaken
parry.
parries.
You don't see the
Yeah.
curse come up with the side parries because it has the strike afterwards, so it doesn't really matter. But the low parry can still have the curse effect.
Yeah, we see Charlie low stamina. He's going to back stance.
These Phasian mirrors, like when you get this low health last stock, it's such a nail biter.
Yeah.
He's just looking for any kind of defensive ability. If he lands another, ooh, the EQ's gonna do it. Seals it with that earthquake. So that's 3-2 Charlie now.
I gotta say that was pretty short for Phasian to do.
Yeah, they went at it pretty quick.
So we're gonna see a host swap into
Yeah, I believe so, right?
yeah.
Now, I'm curious if anyone's going to change their loadout at all again. Because they've both been kind of switching it up a lot throughout the set.
Well, all right, you got to think. You know, do you think it was close enough that Shade could have pulled it out?
I
On the
think he
Phasian
could have,
ditto.
yeah. If I'm Lee Shade, I'm probably thinking I can still do
So-
that. Like that wasn't that doesn't mean that the counter pick was wrong. That means that I made a couple mistakes that I shouldn't have made.
Now, I wouldn't take Body Blow into a Phasian. Body Blow has a really bad feint, but Lee Shade has it.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you go to parry Body Blow as a Phasian, it's really safe. But I know he's got it for the 17-17 mix.
Yeah, I guess it becomes which do you value more, right? This is not related directly to the gameplay. I'm so glad that we have Mo like in the text chat for the tournament explaining the rules as they go on, because my ass is not paying that close of attention, I'll be honest. Like, I'm commentating the gameplay. I'm watching the gameplay. The
Yeah.
who's hosting, the scores, those are not as relevant to me. I'm glad Mo is here to
Well, it's a good thing
explain
Charlie
the
said
rules.
something. He could have just played the match. I personally, I would have noticed. I've been running stream, and I missed the split second. Somebody pressed invite and somebody pressed join.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're all doing our part, okay?
So Charlie said something about the host. I mean, we could have had like a Beep versus Kuro style Phasian ditto that takes an hour long for a first to 3.
Yeah. We certainly could have that.
Well, maybe with the host mix-ups.
Truly, the host mix-up is the strongest mix-up, stronger than any kind of heavy, super heavy mix. The host mix-up
It is a
this
very
one is-
strong connection.
It's very, very difficult to use your abilities against it.
Come on, show him the invite text. Spam invite to Lee Shade until he joins. Jesus.
That's true. All right, now we're getting into it. Just some minor confusion. Happens to the best of us.
This is for the time they didn't waste in the Phasian ditto. So Lee Shade could have changed it up again.
Yeah, we'll see if he did.
If he did, I don't
would
think
guess
he's
that he
playing
didn't.
stagger.
If I was him, I would have stuck with it. But he's probably a stronger player than me, so
Yeah, he's sticking with it. Maybe a couple of deck tweaks. We'll see.
yeah. I mean, like you said, maybe he might be thinking the same thing you were about body blow or something like that. Doing a little livery away, back unlocking. It is tournament. You will take every advantage you can get, including some back unlocking.
I am announcing my imminent backwalk. I'm aware that the announcement of imminent backwalk is a serious and recurring issue lately. I'm here with my bottom level social skills to ensure that it will only worsen.
Ooh, just putting on that delay pressure with the front stopper and curled uppercut. Charlie hit that EQ. He said, I do not want to deal with this. Get me out of here.
Oh no. Can't be eating leg breaker right now. Oh, he could have.
Here's the Phajin clencher.
Oh, it wasn't enough? That wasn't
Wasn't
enough
either.
either? Oh
Gets the
my
leg
god.
breaker. Oh my goodness. Dude, they both were at what I thought was one hit, and then they both took an extra hit.
And then
Like,
they
I was
took a
like, oh,
parry
the next
strike.
hit will kill for either of them, and it wasn't true for either of them. That parry strike really just it does less than you think, and even at 1 HP, it
50
you might
damage
live.
isn't a lot.
Ooh, turns red. What's he
Oh,
waiting
no.
for? Yeah, they
Yeah,
do. He said,
okay.
swing at me. Come on, I'm red. I'm red stamina. Just press a button. What could
Yeah,
go
I think
wrong?
Lee Shade knew that too. That's why he didn't press.
Yeah. Ooh, eats
There
the
we go.
sidekick. That's big.
Yeah, I think he assumed he got a parry or something and then mashed. And then ate both switch kick and side kick. Yeah, parry strike into heavy. It's gonna be safe.
Just looking. Yep, there he goes. He was looking for any kind of mix, just any hit. Didn't need to be one as strong as Liverny, even. Just something to connect. These guys both like to do the dash attack opener.
I mean, why
I've
wouldn't
been
you?
seeing that a lot.
I mean, it's so easy, like, running at someone, and then they're like, oh, he's got a sprint attack now, and then you just sprint attack after they've parried. And they eat 130 damage on Absolver Plus. We buffed running attack.
True.
Because you get spinning high kicked if it's avoided. Oh.
Presses the get me out of this pressure button. We've been seeing that a lot. Like, I think you see this a lot in, like, the Phajin mirror, where the powers are kind of used, where it's like, okay, the stakes are so high, the mental pressure is way up, we're both low stamina. I'm going to press my power button and just say, get me out of this horrible situation.
Stop pressing the buttons. I don't know what's going on. Just stop pressing
Yeah.
the buttons. That's all I know.
I would like it to be my turn, please.
Now, I don't think he has a Phasian sword deck. I think he just has a normal sword deck.
Yeah, and it's not a cut sword either, so I don't know how much mileage he's going to get out of it necessarily.
Yeah.
Because if your sword deck, ooh, he just takes it. Yeah, that sword didn't really work out for him at all.
Well, that was a tight match, and first stock diff again.
Yeah.
4-2 for Charlie. On to grand finals.
Yeah, that was those Phajin mirrors. It really, I think it comes down to, like, you need to maintain the lead. You have to keep it either, like, so close, or you have to get a minor lead and maintain it. It is so rough when you fall behind at all. You know what I mean?
Okay, guys, the fight's over.
We're still playing? Is it not? Okay, stream's over.
He pulled him.
Okay,
other
Mo's
voice chat.
explaining. Okay, thank God. Yeah, I mean, that sword pull at the end, like, I see what he was going for. Like, you're like, okay, well, it's last stock, I'm behind, I need some kind of mix-up. I got to do something that's going to throw him off, right? But if you don't have, like, a Phajin-specific sword deck, you don't have a sword deck with lots of mix-ups that you've specifically, like, tailored, and it's not a cut sword, what is the sword going to do for you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's not going to chip them, obviously, so you can't just run any old sword deck. You need to have those like well-crafted specific tools. And if that's your deck for a different style, like it's not, I don't know, it didn't seem to do him much good.
Yeah, and you know, Charlie, when he switched to patient, he was playing very patiently, and he pulls sword at the end, and Charlie's still playing patient. He knows it's a blunt sword. He knows he doesn't have to react to random stuff. And
yeah, he just played solid. He didn't panic when the sword popped up because he knew he didn't need to. He's like, whatever. I can just block this all day. Who cares?
yeah,
So coming
and
up, we have our grand finals set. Siegel versus Charlie.
so I'm expecting a Phasian. Oh, hold on. Top text. Style. Manual dodge.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not right. Hold on. I didn't put the names right.
All right, we've been requested Charlie to stream. Now this is going to be interesting because we've got Charlie here who's coming in, you know, pretty hot off of having to play those multiple sets, right? So he's warmed up. He's presumably he is ready to go.
I mean, all right, you also have to consider, you know, they do like first to 50s, you know, him and Hanger. So I don't think playing
his
6
endurance
games in
is
a row.
very, very high.
I don't think playing 6 games in a row is gonna throw Charlie off his game.
Well, no, I'm saying that I think it could help him. Like if you've played that many games, some people prefer to stay warmed up, hot and ready. You know what I mean? I'm that way. I would like to play all my tournament matches in a row if possible, so I can stay in the zone. Some people prefer to have like a cooldown. You know?
Is Siegel a Maria?
People in the chat were saying he's not.
He looks
Maybe.
exactly like a Maria right now.
He put the mask on, didn't he?
He has like a Maria's exact fab.
Is this the Smurf account? He was a man with a secret identity the whole time. I mean, he's looking confident now, Siegel or perhaps Amaria, if that's who he is. You know, he took his break in Winter's Side, and he didn't need to.
Yeah.
He didn't need to stay warmed up. Look at these feints, man. He's like, you're gonna bite on one of these. I don't have to worry about mash at all. You're scared of me. Bounce knee tracks him though. Maybe
Bounce knee's pretty good move.
Confident on that one, huh? There we go.
There
Doesn't
we go.
drop the
Cleans up the
Shadow
first
Void
time.
that time.
So I think Forsaken is not a bad pick into this, right? Because you get parried, you don't get to manual dodge. You have to stay there and get mixed.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh, I love the bounce knee reset, but it didn't track him.
Wait, did switch kick
That was
just
the
confirm on axe kick? There's no way, right?
Ooh, Charlie is looking clean right now. Turns red though, gets the Shadow Void.
No!
Come on, man. No punish!
Wait,
but
what?
the backer it doesn't hit? What the hell was that? What? Huh?
Grand finals, by the way.
What? I'm so
Why?
confused, man. He turned red on the Shadow Void, so he couldn't get a punish, and then The backer didn't hit and he died. This is weird, man. Siegel didn't get any health refund from it, though. So if he can manage to tag him here, he'll be fine.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, he's
not
going to be
awful.
starting this last stock with a little bit of a health disadvantage, but nothing unwinnably bad.
2 sidekicks worth, basically. Not terrible. Hoping the spinning high kick would hit out of neutral.
You always love to see that.
You know, I gotta say, sometimes it works.
Again. What we've come to be used to from his performance today. Big punish coming.
That is a huge punish.
Ooh, there we go. That doesn't secure
just
the
one
kill,
more hit.
though. He needs one more hit. Ooh, gets him. That shadow avoid would have been crucial.
I was expecting that shadow avoid to work, honestly. I honestly was. Now, Hanger...
I mean, if it had worked, I think that Siegel wins the game at that point, right? Like, that he gets a big enough confirm to either kill him or put it into the hands of a coin flip.
It would have put him in coin flip territory. I think he had a little less than half bar. See. You have to aim an absolver now.
Yeah, true. You gotta have your flicks on point. Ooh, the low back fist not quite quick enough to stop the drunk smash there.
Oh, should have let the body blow go.
Drunk smash says, you know, screw you. I'm throwing a 20 frame.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Maria. I'm pretty sure.
I think I think that this guy is just crazy.
This has to be a Maria. Just deciding to be Siegel.
Big confirm. See, this is not quite as close as the last game. I'm curious. Siegel's gonna have to do some wacky stuff to get the health lead back, I think, right?
It's not a Maria. All right, I'm all set. It is not a Maria.
Look at that. That avoid was clean. And just like that, like he ties it back up. He managed to bring him down like without losing hardly any HP, so he got the refund that was enough to now it's even again. Man,
a lot of reset side kicks
and curled and reset spinning or reset sidekick. This is also scary for Forsaken.
Yeah, you press the wrong
if you bite
way.
On any of those, you're gonna feel some pain.
Yeah, 110 plus damage plus the heavy mix up, because you're either plus 10 or you're plus 6 into sidekick, or just bad things happen.
Ooh. The feint into avoiding their mash. It's so clean. You love to see that. It's one of the most satisfying plays you can make in Absolver, I think.
I think that's cut gloves, right? That's cut gloves.
No, the ice grinders, they do cut. They cut a little bit. I don't know that he's getting much mileage out of him so far.
We see a lot of hands moves out of this gloves deck for the cut damage.
Yeah.
No more gloves deck.
He wants them. He takes the gloves, but he's not going to get to keep them very long, maybe.
Now the damage threshold is like 400 damage, so one more heavy and he drops it.
Yeah. Look at the feints, dude. He's like, you're going to flinch.
You gotta flinch. No, that's what Jade was doing before too.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Charlie took that first stock pretty convincingly, and then Siegel he made the proper adjustments and beat his ass.
Yeah, he figured out a lot more about when to feint, and presenting, like, now that he's had a full game to present all this scary mix-up between curled, drunk smash, and sidekick, all on different sides, right? All with different timings. It gets...
It's a lot to keep track of.
It's a lot to keep track of.
With those mix-ups.
And then, you bite on one of those as a Forsaken, right? And then you just take a huge feint punish, right?
Yeah.
You're taking a sidekick.
So Charlie did not switch it up. I was thinking maybe he would, because he's been doing that, but
Well, he definitely had a chance. They're 1-1, right, at the host swap. You know, it's not really a deck thing or a style thing. It looks like it's just, you know, I think the decision to stick it out for another game or two is probably good.
yeah, I agree. God, how is his stamina so low already? Look
Crushing
at
Palm,
that. Yeah, Crushing Palm goes crazy.
80 damage, 15 frame. How does it not? And we've seen a lot of people use it today.
Yeah, I'm about to start using it. It looks wild, dude. Ooh, just parrying for his life, man. Ooh, that was nice.
Oh, and he
realized
gets the
his
Shadow
match was
Avoid out of
gonna-
him.
his-
This
his
could be
spinning eye was
huge.
Not gonna be it, and he gets the parry.
This could be huge. Right? He gets hit one more time, he has an Earthquake. But
Yeah.
now Siegel has nothing to tank. Yep.
Ooh, there's the Earthquake. Doesn't quite kill. He needs a mash or a parry. He needs one hit, man. He needs a low back fist. He needs an eye poke. Ooh, can't get it.
Yeah. There are so many feints he could have mashed, and at some point he said, alright, I gotta mash, and it wasn't it. Oh wow,
Damn,
Pleb
manual
dodged the
dodge
hook.
didn't- He avoided the correct way to get out of the hook horizontal hitbox.
Yeah, he might have got clipped if he manual dodged to the other side.
Ooh, the mash with the 17 frame throws it out there. He's like, no. I'm taking the risky plays because I'm at 1 health. Anything I get from here is free damage. Ooh, he wasn't swinging. He could have blocked that EQ. I wonder what happened.
I mean, he could have been stuck in the feint.
True. Man, he got so much damage for free off that, like 1 health though. This is a bad position for Charlie for sure. Ooh, good mash. Mash calls him out.
And mashing with
Calling him out
flute.
with these heavies. Look
Yeah.
at Bounce Knee chasing down that manual dodge.
You have to manual dodge right, and you got. They're both at a pixel health, and that's where
Ooh, yeah.
Dude,
just
Charlie
like
started.
the last stock, Siegel, chunked the shit out of Charlie for, when he had no health, and then the same thing happened to him. We could easily have an incredibly even last stock here if Charlie gets him. Yep, there it is. Even last stock. They're both at low shards. They're both at pretty much full health.
I mean, that last
That's
stock.
gotta be. It's rough for Siegel to have your Shadow Avoid outed like right before the last stock, though.
Yeah,
You hate to see that.
missing Shadow Void, I think 2 times now this game.
Yeah.
That's 8 shards you just don't have.
He spends that EQ immediately. It's so tense, man.
Yeah,
he's fighting
he's very
for his
tense.
life with 1 health here. Even exhausted, he's
He's-
still swinging. Ooh, Halfway.
Finally.
He went for the Twitch parry and ate the 12 frame. That's
So
what,
we got-
2-1 Siegel?
2-1 for Siegel.
Yeah. And keep in mind, Siegel's
And
on
these-
winner's side, so even if Siegel, fumbles it and loses this set, Charlie still has to win the next one too. Like he has to win 2 of them.
That's a lot of games to have to win, especially at this
Yeah.
point. Like, right, he got to 2. Now Charlie needs to get to 4 to win this set.
Right, because of Mo rule.
Yeah.
If Charlie wants to win this, he's got to be ready to play, you know, for a while.
Yeah.
And I mean, like you said, he's used to it. He plays those, like, you know, first to hundreds with hanger or whatever the hell it is. Like, he's got the endurance.
You definitely can. And we're seeing the manual dodges be a lot less effective. Oh, there we go. Finally,
Yeah.
the first stock for Charlie. Gonna claw
That's
it
a good
back.
way to spend your shadow avoid, secure that lead.
Yeah, having half a health bar, going into the second stock to try and get some health advantage. Yeah, bit on the drunk smash. I would have bit too, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, we've all been there. Look at he's just staring him down. He's like, I don't even need to block. I'm getting my stamina back so that I can do some more crazy shit.
Yeah, and the more patient Charlie is, the less these annual dodges work out.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't get the iframe on the manual dodge. You have to hope for a
Yeah.
tracking break, and that doesn't always work. Oh,
Ooh, he avoids the parry punish. He did not believe in bounce knee as a parry punish there.
yeah,
He's
it
got
doesn't
over that.
always frame trap.
Yeah.
Doesn't always frame trap.
The woes of playing Forsaken. Gets the full.
And you know,
confirm.
sometimes it changes based on who you fight and how good the connection is.
Yeah, the host, the move that you're parrying. There's some
If
variables
it's your
there. Hard to
host, it
account for
changes
all.
too. Yeah. Oh. There's some feints there. Face back fist would have connected. All right. Keeping a little bit of health, about a quarter of health.
This is enough health that you could, with some strong plays, you could secure a good lead for the final stock, even if
Yeah,
you manage to get yourself killed here.
If he gets a couple more correct reads than Siegel, right, he ends up a half health bar, and then
Yeah.
Siegel kills him and gets no health back.
Ooh.
Oh, I heard it.
It's looking rough. Look at that. He's just resetting into the crushing palm. That's what he wanted. He's cashing out the shards. Didn't get the confirm though.
No confirm for fast punch. Maybe it was
That's interesting. He
maybe
got
it was a
spinning
scuffed-
high, so he got a pretty good payout, but not the full thing.
could have been a scuffed gold link.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh no, it didn't reach, so he doesn't get the shadow void. I think Charlie was just looking for him to move, and he hit the jackpot with a missed shadow void.
What? That's not a
Whoa.
real punish. What did he break with?
I think it was drunk smash.
Ooh, yeah, that makes sense. Drunk Smash has a lot of recovery, and I think a pretty late Gold Link point, too. That's not the ideal guard-breaking move. What an avoid.
Yeah.
What an avoid!
I mean, Siegel's
Siegel is
struggling.
Like, how do you hit this guy?
Yeah, and then
He
how do you make
clawing
Charlie
his
move?
way back.
There you go.
And he takes it. Damn.
That's 3-1
Is
for
that-
Siegel.
Yeah, that's 2-1 for him, isn't it?
It's 3-1.
3-1?
It's 3-1.
That's the W then, ain't it? That's grands.
That's grands.
Bro, Siegel cleaned that up so quick at the end.
Yeah, he was down some health, and you just have to find the thing that's gonna make Charlie move.
Yeah, he found the opening. He invented openings, man.
And I think feinting crushing palm in the face of Forsaken, I think doing that 19 times is probably gonna make
you,
a move.
You just throw that out. You feint crushing palm in the face of danger, and you say, you're gonna bite on one of these, and when you do, it is gonna hurt. Man.
And then finally, you feint crushing palm 9 times in a row, right? And then Charlie thinks, oh, he can't possibly throw the crushing palm. He mashes
Yeah,
and
surely
gets
he
crushing
won't.
palmed.
Man,
and
well, I
and
guess
that's grands.
There you have it. That's our Jade Fest EU Fall 2023 winner is Siegel. Surprising me, at least. I don't know if anyone else. I feel like Jade or Nene probably was the favorite. Siegel, he came in strong today and just crushed everyone. He didn't,
My favorite was
he did not
Jade.
drop a
I'm not
step.
gonna lie. Let's
That
look
was
at this
impressive.
bracket. Right?
Yeah, who did he have? Let's see his bracket. He beat Nene round 1, beat Charlie round 2, beat Jade in the winners finals, and then won the whole thing. Like he at no point in his bracket did he have an easy opponent. And he killed all.
he slayed the 3 heaviest hitters in the tournament that weren't him.
Yeah. Man,
right?
what a guy.
And they're all very convincing wins. 2-0, 2-0.
Yeah, it
3-1.
wasn't like he,
3-1
out, or it was insanely nail biter coin flip ending. He was convincingly strong.
Well, I guess he didn't cheese it out depending on your opinion of manual dodge.
Yeah, I guess that's a more of a philosophical discussion than I'm willing to have here at the end of the bracket.
I don't think it was cheese. I think making manual dodge perform that well takes, a lot of skill and a lot of understanding of not just, when you're allowed to avoid and when you're allowed to do it, but like what way you have to dodge things so you don't get hit by random stuff.
He showed excellent knowledge of a mechanic that most people are not that familiar with, and especially don't have that like in-depth knowledge of. You know what I mean?
So
unironically, like exposing techniques that will change the way the game is played, even if it's only slightly. He's actually pushing like new stuff. That's cool.
Well, I think a lot of people are going to see this and be like, I think a lot of people are going to see it and think it's going to be a lot easier than it actually is, right?
Yeah.
Because like I said before, a lot of people try it and then they end up at a stamina deficit, and 5 seconds later, you see them getting guard broken. And if you trace it back, it's because they manual dodged and they're out of stamina, right? And that didn't happen to Siegel. Siegel was very controlled about manual dodging, and the threat of chasing Siegel through his pleb dodge, right, was a shadow avoid. He had a shadow avoid in his back pocket. So you chase him down, and for the moment he's at a stamina deficit, but then he gets shadow avoid stamina, and then you take 300 damage. And it's like, I don't want to chase into that again.
Yeah.
So
he covered the weaknesses that are typical of manual dodge.
So that was such a strong showing for Siegel to get to winners.
Big ups to him. Huge congrats.
And in the top 4, we got Charlie, Nene. Actually, let's go to the standings. We have Siegel, our tournament winner. We got Charlie, the other grand finalist. In losers finals, we had Jade. Just before that, we had Nene. So.
Yeah, just not as many entrants as we've typically had in these, but the quality of the matches was incredibly high. Just good games all around today. Everybody was playing good, putting on a good show. It was a great tournament.
I thought it was a great tournament too. So there we have it. Siegel as the tournament winner for the Europe division. And I think that's it for Jade Fest.
Yeah. I suppose thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for entering. Thanks to my esteemed co-commentator and streamer, Red Rain. Thanks to Mo for organizing this whole thing. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who plays Absolver. I love you guys. Thanks for keeping this game going.
So I think we'll cut it here. And good games, everyone. I'll see you on the next stream. I'm thinking about showing an exhibition match between Jade and... Oh, no, never mind. Jade is changed his mind.
I see.
So, thanks to Jackson for commentating and doing that. Thanks to Mo again, doing the organizing and reffing and some rules debates. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.